Okay, I'm having some technical difficulties on my end. It says I'm coming through, but I can't hear anything. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. All right, we're good. We're good. Okay, so let's do an update on this. Sorry, I got. Okay, so we have we have 1,000 of these gauntlets done. Oops, not that. That. Let's see, during a round, all scored symbols increase their base value permanently. All scored symbols. So, oof, that's gonna be nuts. We have that done 1,000 times. That ran 1,000 times. There was a different. The graphics seemed like it went a little faster this time. Oh, hey, you are on. All right, cool, cool, cool. Um, so the graphics seemed like they went a little faster this time. I'm thinking because all I saw happen was I saw the trumpet graphic for a while, and then I saw the hand graphic for a while, and I don't know if it ended after that. I think it did because I saw the hand graphic last night when I came home, and that was probably about. Let's see, I saw that probably about. Well, it was probably about 12 hours ago, so maybe there's enough room there. Yeah, it's 100,000 Midas touches. There you go. That's the name of it. So here's a big question. Do it again? I do not have a way to get any more rounds, so this is only going to be a 3-round spin. Um, the Midas touch is not going to plug up the game really, but I'm almost. Excuse me, I just woke up, man. Um, and if I do, I don't know if, dude, I don't even know to be honest with you if this is going to freeze the minute I pull this lever. It might, um, because that's crazy. That's going to be a crazy graphic. Um, so I'm wondering if I hit the button again or if I just spin. Because last time it worked, but see, last time it didn't affect gameplay because last time it was the rounds up here, 100,000 rounds. Now it's Midas touch, which affects the spinning. And how about we do this? How about we pull the lever once and we see what happens. No phone, no 666s, just pull the lever. We'll get a jackpot and we'll watch the magic happen up here because this is right now 333. It's easy to remember. Let's yank the lever and see what happens. Okay. We can't. You can't between. Can't get far enough over to get any numbers off the end of that. Let's see. So, and I turned the volume off. I turned the volume off because man, that shit was crazy. Wait. What? Yeah, 11:26 now. So that's about right. Um, Holy shit. Yeah. So we went from. Yeah, it didn't freeze, and it worked, right? We went from was it 333,000 to 73 million in one spin. All right, well that's kind of cool. Now the question is, do we do the button to see what happens if it does the glove again, the Midas touch, or something else, or do we and get 200,000 on it? See if that works, or do I just spin this through and then start another one? I mean, it'd be interesting to try and see if the jar hits, man. Because if the jar hit with that, dude, it's done. It's done. The game's done. I mean, 100,000 on 100,000 jars? Holy shit. That would be freaking nuts. Man, yeah, I mean, that went from 333,000 to 73 million. I mean, that's massive. That's huge. That's what that's 100%. Well, it's more than 100%. It's like that's like was it 10,000% or something stupid? Something crazy like that. Increase. I mean, it's just nuts. It's absolutely nuts. It basically gave me 73 million straight up because this was 333 on the in the thousands bracket. So yeah, it basically gave me 73 million one spin. And Jesus. Dude, if I could get something up on this board that give me more spins, I say play it through. Okay. Play it through. I'm good with that. And then next spin we can probably um lock it up again and see what happens. We do have a long ways to go, though. I mean, to get these numbers to the point where they're going to matter. You know, we're gonna have to get those to probably 1,000 or something stupid just to get it to the point where the spins actually give us more money than the 666s. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Oh, I forgot about Big Mushroom. He's up here. Yeah, Big Mushroom's up here. So that's another thing. He's doubling the value of everything. Okay. I forgot about that. Yeah. We have Big Mushroom too. So it went from 7 grand to 225 grand or 225 million. I forgot about Big Mushroom. Yeah, we did that. That's right. That's right. So it's probably better not to have the jars taken off like crazy. It's probably more efficient, I should say. It would be funny though, just to see the jars like see a turn that went for 9 hours. Let's see, we're E807, I think, on the jackpot. So yeah, it's got a little ways to go to catch up to E1 1,100. Oh, yeah, because I'm not using the controller, fool. One thing it did was weird is it switched over my I think that's more of a hardware issue though. It switched over my monitors from left to right. The left one's on the right and so forth and so on. Sevens manifest more often. Yeah, whatever, bro. So so what now? What now? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's the last thing purchased ends up being the one that gets hit a million times or what. I don't know how that operates. Well, yeah, yeah, I could probably if I wanted to just spin, I could spin. I mean, that's no big deal. Um, even without 666s, it is kind of weird not hitting this button every time, but like the button, yeah, see the top thing on there is Midas. So I don't know though. We had that one turn where we hit the button and it did multiple things. So I don't know if it's like an RNG thing where certain things are getting triggered and it's based off an RNG scale. And we can't see that RNG scale because the one time I think we had both the horseshoe and the picture frame go at the same time at 1,000, but I'm not really sure. Oh, well, you know what? The Midas touch isn't going to be activated on this round. So this round isn't really gonna matter all that much. All that's gonna happen is the big mushroom is gonna double this. I'm gonna roll through it. I'm gonna roll through it anyway. I do need to try and get a hold of developers. I still do. I still need to work on that. Um, Show them that what's going on here. Um, but yeah, I haven't yet. So I know as soon as I do that, they'll patch it. They'll figure out a way to patch this because this is so game breaking. I mean, so what I could do to keep playing is I could just keep using the mushroom to increase this. I mean, that's not even really that's just normal. It is what it is. Excuse me. Damn. Stop vaping when I'm like doing this. Let me turn controller back on, dude, because it's getting annoying. I actually like playing this game with controller. Um, their button, and cat toy, which won't give us anything right now. And then unless we have that up, I mean, it's not worth having 100,000 phone calls. That would be really ridiculous. Because then we'll never get score ever again. We'll just get phone calls from then on out. It would be funny to have the cat toy up when you do that because then you'll end up with a round where you're gonna have but see, you're gonna have to spin every time, right? It's gonna be like 2 days of me spinning this wheel for 666s, um, which at least are faster in their animation, but, um, you're gonna get 2 spins every time you do it. You're gonna double spins. You're gonna end up with, 100,000 spins up on this board, which is insane. Um, but then if nothing else triggers off the button, then what? Because then you're just gonna end up triggering the phone again. You're gonna end up with 200,000 more spins every time you hit that button. It's gonna be insane. But well, yeah, and then it's never gonna end. The round's never gonna end. You're not even gonna be able to quit out of that round. That round's gonna be so stupid because the cat toy, if you put those both up there, every time you spin this wheel, you're gonna get another turn and another turn and another turn and another turn, and it's just never gonna end. And you're gonna have to spin it 100,000 times just to get through those phone calls. And then once you get through those phone calls, then you're gonna have another 100,000 rounds just of spinning normal without being able to hit that damn button because you can be afraid of the phone activating again. Because then after that, well, I guess that would be okay because then you'd have 100,000 of you know your score going up due to the 666s after that. So that might not be bad. Might not be bad, but bro, that's gonna be like a 3 or 4 day round just by itself. I am curious why um I'm curious why the horn ticked off twice last time for like 9 hours at a time or whatever. Um and it didn't this time. That's something strange to me. I don't understand that. And then let's see how many of the jackpots I have saved up. 826. Okay, so we got jackpots for a while. I mean, not 100,000 of them, but we have them saved up for a while. We still don't even have this maxed out yet. Um, it would be nice to max those out. But to do that, gonna have to get rid of something on the board and break the pattern here. Um, which means probably the horseshoe. But I don't know if I want to get rid of the horseshoe right now. I got no room in these drawers, and I don't think I could pull this out, and I could put it in the drawer. Okay, now we can hit the button again, and the button will activate all this crap without breaking. At least I can get some ticks off that picture frame. I mean, we got the picture frame to 100,000, so we know that, and this got to 100%, which is kind of the goal that I want. But I know it's gonna take like 2,000 hits on that picture frame because I've gotten it up to 1300, and yeah, it was still like 99.8 or something like that. Might even been 99.6. I don't even remember. That was the last deadline. I screwed that deadline up because I nuked my I screwed up my pattern to where I didn't have the weird clock anymore. I destroyed the weird clock, and then I destroyed something else, and then that thing, I think it was the ancient coin. The ancient coin ended up in the Virago, so I lost the weird clock. So I went to the next round. But again, I do know how to get the weird clock to respawn back in the store. I think at this point, I think I understand it, but I don't want to do it. Just try and be a little fair at that point. Nowadays, now with this here, and then, yeah, we broke that wall. Oh, thank God the sounds are off though, man. The sound on this would be insane. I've had it worse. I've had it where you run the card with the 21 spins or whatever. You get jars like crazy, which you've told me you've had the jars even higher than me. That's yeah, that's nuts. I don't want to listen to that all day. But yeah, I was trying to play another game last night with just let this play in the background, dude, and all you hear was the clicking from that damn the um the noise from the horn, which isn't even a click. It's like a yeah, it's a weird sound. But then God, the clicking from the the stupid clock was just annoying. Hearing that damn thing all day. All right, so yeah, let's see. We haven't hit the E levels yet. We're getting there though. We're getting really close to that. We could. I probably could have hit the button there, man. I keep forgetting to hit the damn button because of all that nonsense. Afraid to hit the damn button. Although doing 100,000 phones would fill up the Ophanium, I believe it's called. I don't know how it's pronounced, but it would fill that thing up with 100,000 jackpots, which would also be insane. But yeah, at this point, I don't even know what else to do except the only thing I'm thinking would be kind of cool is to hit it, try and see if we could hit it twice and get 200,000 saved up. And if that's the case, I mean, wow, you know, of anything, man, anything. It doesn't even matter what you do on that, but uh, just not the phone. I do not want to fucking roll through 100,000 rounds of the phone. Um, I mean, it's okay, but you can't get the phone on the first round. If you get the phone on the first round, you are screwed. Um, and I think that cat toy only works in that first round. It's the only time I've seen it activate when the first couple rounds are. Although the mechanic could be that it only activates once, so the cat toy could, I guess, theoretically, maybe. I don't know if this is the case, but it could, I guess, activate on the second round as long as first round you got something. And then the second round would be your 999, but then you only got 2 rounds. Cat toy wouldn't tick off until the third round, so it would never give you any free rounds. So it'd be pointless. Unless we put up the we get the Book of Shadows up there, which I think I got rid of completely. I gotta buy that again in the shop if I want to put that back up. But put the Book of Shadows up there. It'll give you an extra round when you hit the 666. That would make the cat toy activatable after the first. If you roll a jackpot on the first round, that should make okay. We're at E12 now on those. Um, we're getting to E levels. I like how that resurrection down there is broken when you're rolling. It breaks. The graphic breaks. So yeah, we're at E12 now on those. Shit, all the symbols went crazy. Oh, that's right, because it's doubling every time due to the mushroom. So they're all doubling. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I mean, theoretically, I could get rid of the Virago right now, I guess, and put something up, but um, nothing really put up because put that back up breaks the game. I could put, like I said, the Book of Shadows up, but then I'd have to put the phone up, and then we're playing a whole different game. Um, again, where we're playing it how I used to play it, which means half of this stuff's probably gonna have to go. Um, or some of this stuff's gonna have to go. I guess not really. Cat toy would everything would stay. It's just we don't have room for everything. We'd have to put the jar away. So it should get us up to E13 or whatever. So every round you can end up with another E level. Again, it's gonna take forever though to get that up to in this fashion. You know, it's gonna take forever to get it up to 1,100. Take a hell of a long time, and I don't know if I have that many jackpots saved up to actually do that because the jackpots definitely don't match what's up there. Now, the one thing, well, yeah, and you can always get rid of the phone. I mean, you can always put the phone away, but you can't put it away during the round, right? So if you do try to do the cat toy trick where you just get a million fucking rounds, um, that's gonna be problematic. And again, the phone only makes a difference if you roll a jackpot first or roll something first for it to take the money away. Otherwise, it's completely fucking useless. Um, other than giving Neo Phantom wheels, which right there it just did. So that was kind of cool. But that's when we're not respinning in the shop. Those don't matter. So it doesn't matter if we do the well, just Damn thing. This game, man, I don't know about you, man, but this game has been like, it's been acting funny ever since the patch. They did the DLC. Once you download DLC, it seems like you're rubber banding a little bit here and there. That time, I don't know. It's not. I don't know if they patched this game recently, like in the last week or so, but it was really bad up until about a week or so ago. But it rubber bands on me a lot, and it drives me nuts. It's like a skipping record. It just drives me nuts. It's one of those things where you don't have to waterboard me, man. All you gotta do is play a skipping record all day long, and I go nuts. I lose it. Rubber banding has that same effect. It drives me nuts. Pisses me off. But I've never developed a game, so I don't know anything. I'm just complaining. But it didn't used to be like that. I don't remember this ever doing that before I downloaded the DLC. Yeah, see now I'm all screwed up, man. I'm afraid to hit the button, so I didn't hit that button right away. So yeah, E13. So every round that's gonna go up. That's gonna go up to you know, it's gonna go up an E level every round, it seems like. I think that's what's about to happen here. Unless we start triggering the hand, which I don't even know if because the hand gives you 7 million every time. So that will help it, but I don't know how much it's gonna help it at this point. Now that the mushroom's taken over and we're doubling, um, that might not even be really all that viable until next round when you get the results of um, your mushroom taken off and it goes back to base values. So I don't know. So I don't know, man. What do you think? What do you think we should do? Should we try for a 2,000? Let this thing sit for a couple days and do 200,000? Oh, dude, I should have hit the button. I keep forgetting to hit a button. But we've officially broken this game. This game is broken for sure, for sure. And see, why did the jar go 3 hits and the freaking Midas touch only went two? That's weird. I don't understand really how this thing operates. It did it again. It repeated. It went up six, and I don't know. I'm not really getting that. But I'll tell you one thing I think would be hilarious is to have that jar at 100,000 and just let this animation go for days. I mean, just do the first animation for the three up would take probably, I mean, that would probably take 9 hours. And then doing the animation for the next one would take another 9 hours and then another 9 hours. I'd be probably locked up for an entire week if that jar ever hit. I'd probably locked up for an entire week just on one spin. I mean, honestly, you could break this game to where you could just have one spin and make it last for months, right? Because you can you could do the jar, and then if you could get some free rounds somehow, and like you said, cat toy, uh, book shadows, phone, something of that nature, and you could somehow get it to work because I think, and I would like to do this. This would be an interesting run, is to or an interesting round is to headphones in there. Let's see, am I even working? Yeah, I'm working. All right, cool. Um, oh god, I gotta continue that thought. Let's see. Well, I think it'd be funny is to do that and somehow get the 100,000 phone calls, get the 100,000 spins, then roll a jackpot. Then the problem is though, is you're probably going to trigger the phone again. Um, if there's a way to get the jar to hit after that, that would be amazing. Which you could, but to do it, oh my God, we're talking about weeks of messing with this. Because to do that, what I'd have to do is I would have to run I'd have to run the phone on one of the last rounds. I'd have to get the cat toy to where the cat toy already triggers on one spin. Then you have to glitch out the phone to where the phone then gives you 100,000. Then you have to go to the next round, spin once, then hope the cat toy takes over. You have to have the book shadows up here to do this because book shadows will give you the rounds needed to activate the cat toy. Um, because you got 3 consecutive spins, right? We only got 3 total anyway. You would have to have the book shadows to get more spins up, or even a coin or something of that nature. Um, or get lucky on that. Can't remember what that coin is called. This one, the fake coin. You have to get lucky on the fake coin. Um, so you would get. I'm trying to think how this would work. You would get 100,000. Uh, okay, so you run the phone. No, because you need the phone on the same round. So you need the phone and the you need to glitch it out on the same round. So you'd have to do, but you got to somehow get to the next round. I'm trying to think how that would work because it would never end your round with cat toy. And I think the way the cat toy works, and I could be wrong, is I think it only works once. You can only activate it once during a set of spins. Because I thought this thing was going to break the game and make it so my spins last forever. And it doesn't. Um, so I think the cat toy will only hit one time. Since cat toy only hits one time, it can hit, I think, anywhere in the round. It doesn't have to be the first set of rounds. It's just it is the first set of rounds for me because I always get those 999s at the beginning of the round. And since it takes 3 rounds to do it, and I only have 3 spins, it's not activating except if I get the 666 saved up and play them in the first 3 rounds every time. Um, although I did have the book shadows up at the same time also, so I don't know. But if you rolled, see, like if you rolled a jackpot, like this is where you'd break the game and you'd probably end up with a stupid score. Is you roll a jackpot on the first round, which is pretty much automatically guaranteed because of this. You roll the jackpot, and then you do the phone, and if you get the phone to gig up for 100,000 hits, you'd have 100,000 hits, and then you have 100,000 rounds after that. Well, then if you could, on the last run, do another hit of 100,000, you'd start the next round with 100,000 rounds. Oh my god. And then it would give you another 100,000 rounds because this thing would, wouldn't have 100,000, you have 99,999 or whatever. But then you get another set of spins because of this thing, because you have this thing up. But I'm trying to figure out if there's any way to get anything else up in that mix. I mean, that would bring this up to, you know, 200,000 or whatever. That'd be fucking insane. The problem is I'm gonna be sitting here for days doing that. Do I wanna try it though? That's a question. Do I feel brave enough to do something like that? Because that is gonna be a nightmare to spin through that thing. Oh, E14? Yeah, it's only an E14. I'll spin a couple more times just for the hell of it. But that would be the big question. That would be the new experiment. Um, I would like to see though if you activate something a second time, if it will go up to 200,000. I also want to see. The only problem is this takes so damn long to do. But I would also like to see if. Oh god, I lost that train of thought. I completely lost that train of thought. I got so many stupid ideas going through my head right now, trying to understand the mechanics here. Um, so it's talking about getting up to 200,000 on something. Yeah, I totally lost that train of thought. 'Cause I'm getting 200,000. I'm thinking, oh, what about this? What would this do? What would this do? What would this do? 200,000. Well, how many hits would this, do? I'm still not sure, like, if the order means something, the order that they're in, or what. I don't understand. I don't know. Like the order that they're in on the board, or if it's just RNG based. I think that's what I was thinking. I want to understand how that works. If that operates off of like just an RNG, like something's going to trigger, or it's based off of some magical number. I don't know. Or if it's just whatever the last one was that you put up on the board is the one that's going to trigger it that 100,000 times. That's the case, at least controllable, but I don't think that's it, to be honest with you. I really don't. I don't think that's how that works. That thing still hasn't recharged. Um, what's this up to? That's a lot of interest, considering it's more than the amount of debt. It's hilarious. Um, yeah, I don't know. This is another thing be cool, but yeah, I can't increase any patterns or anything like that because once those get to 308, it's game over. That truly is game breaking. I know that for a fact. and I know you can't get it over that because I've tried. That or I could just keep playing through this and, keep, doing it like this and try and get the numbers up on the 7s. I mean, that's probably okay. It'd be nice if there's a way to glitch out the tickets. That would be cool, kinda cool, actually. Okay, this is gonna be a fun one. This one's gonna take a while. So interesting little update there on, what's going on. Again, I may throw the horseshoe back up, spin it off of this, and see what hits, and, God, I hope it's not the damn jar. The jar hits, oh my god, it's gonna be a nightmare just watching this, cycle through this like crazy. I put the jar away, actually. Probably put the jar away. It's probably best off that way. That's one of those things if I wanna get really stupid, I can hit the jar. I don't have any batteries on that board. Oh, this last spin anyway, it don't matter. You know what it could do? Shit. Yeah, you know what you could do? You could get the bullet train back up. I could make another bullet train, and if I did 100,000 of the phone, that means and then just go down to 1 spin around, that means I got 100,000 hits of the bullet train up in these, the pattern and symbol multiplier. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. That would continue my experiment right now that I've been doing. Um, yeah, not sure I wanna do that, but yeah, if you get 100,999 stacked up and then just go back down to 1 round, get rid of the cat food, go down to 1 round, and just roll single 999s over and over and over and over again for 100,000 rounds, that would be interesting. That would be very interesting. Now the cat toy, I'm not sure if it works like this, but I'm not sure if the cat toy will trigger off multiple rounds, like, what else does that? Oh, what else does it like, the records do that, although they do say how many rounds they have left. Trying to think what else does that because there's something else that does that as well, that, saves its, and right now my mind is blanking, man. Like I said, I just woke up, so I'm kinda, not completely with it right now. But I may just hit the Midas here or bring out the clock again, do the clock again. I mean, but the clock, you can't get 200,000 on one shot because the clock breaks automatically obviously. After 100,000 hits, it's gonna break. Um, Honestly, a lot of this crap I could probably destroy too, because I mean, at this point, who cares? We're just experimenting. This is just an experimental run at this point. Um, what do I want to do here? What do I want to do? I think I'm gonna just because it's less um problematic and game breaking. I think I want to hit the Midas touch, or I want to try and hit the Midas touch. Um, 200,000 times. I want to see if you can save up 200 grand. I'm curious how far that number would go up. I'm very curious. I mean, either that or the picture frame, but excuse me, I think Midas touch would be better. So I think I'm gonna lock the game down for another day and see what happens. And I'll probably be back tomorrow around the same time if we have the exact same results. I may, let's see, I don't have to put that away really. Yeah, I don't have to put that away. It's fine. It's fine up there. Um, it just gives me 2 spins of luck of 8. Yeah, no, it's who cares. Um, you know what? I'm gonna keep that out just for the shits and giggles. I think I'm gonna keep that out just for the hell of it, because that's pretty damn funny. That is hilarious if that pops off. I do need to recharge the Midas though. There's the Book of Shadows. Book of Shadows give you some rounds, but nah. And then there's the trains. So eventually, I think the trains are gonna be the next thing that I'm gonna do, but that is, whew, that's gonna be a nightmare because you actually have to spin every time. Can't automate that. What we had here 1246. That's not bad. We're still not there yet. God, what was I looking for? See, like my brain is broken. It's completely broken. I'm like sitting here running through every scenario all at once. I know I was spinning that for a reason. But the hope here is to get this. Oh, that's right. I'm trying to charge it up. I need a battery or the recharger. It doesn't matter. I don't think I have room for the recharger, but there we go. That'll work. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. I think experiment number 2. I'm going to hope this hits. Hope and pray that hits. Bro, like, I don't want this to hit because I'm afraid of rolling that round. I'm afraid of the 3-day turn that's going to take, or more than that, probably a week-long turn. But it's going to be funny, dude. It's going to be so funny if that happens. It's going to be hilarious. I'm going to die laughing just watching that thing just lose its mind. Um, shit, I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Um, do I draw it? Do I draw it just in case? Control the scenario here, or do I just YOLO it? Because the other thing I can connect is this, the horseshoe. And if the horseshoe hits, um, a charm with triggers randomly activates during the next spin. Yeah, that's not really okay. So let's try this. What can we get rid of? What can I destroy? I don't want to destroy that, man. I really don't want to destroy that, dude. I'm like, ugh, because I know I'll never get it again. This thing I'm afraid of destroying because it's only down to 1 charge. That thing I don't really want to destroy, and that's down to 1 charge as well. Um, You know what? Let's do this. Okay, let's do it like this. Equip that. Um, put that in a drawer. Bring that back out. Put that in a drawer. And let's see what happens here. Let's just see what it looks like on the button. Okay, yeah. So it has the Midas at the top. All right, here we go. We're gonna lock this up. Yeah, we're gonna lock this up. Okay, what hit? Okay, Midas hit again. Yeah, Midas hit again. All right. So that must be the pattern, but I'm missing something because I know there was a time when we had both the horseshoes and something else. I wonder if the horseshoes are on top. This will be the next experiment, right? If the horseshoes are on top, if the horseshoes and something else hit. But that doesn't make any sense because we had the picture frames hit at one point, and they're always going to be at the bottom. Shit, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I locked that up because I'm about to get off here anyway. So I just wanted to get something going, and so I could let that cook for a bit and see what happens. So for now, I'm out of here, um, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow. This should be hopefully, if it's like today, this will be done tomorrow, same time. So I'll be good to start this again. Till then, I'm out.